Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Bassi. Osei Samuel, up towards the front line.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shapes to shoot!
First effort on goal.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ooh, delicate chip through. And the ball is out of play. Pedro Neto, now here's the delivery. Adobe.
Matheus Nunes. João Neves. Chukwueze.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Lookman. Rafael Leao
succumbs to the pressure.
Osei Samuel. Ajayi.
And it's played forward.
Bassi. Ajayi. Ndidi.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Does really well to win the ball there. Lookman! That's really well manoeuvred.
João Neves.
Gonçalo Inácio. Over to the left. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Pedro Neto. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Osei Samuel. Ndidi.
Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's up. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Nunez. And here's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lookman. He will be. Aim forwards. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Hangs one in. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Rafael Leao. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Osei Samuel. Will be. Now who's going to be first to this? Played in by Lookman. Diving header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Challenge, but fair enough. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Matheus Nunes. Rafael Leao. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Lookman. Ndidi. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Diogo. Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? That's really well cleared. João Neves. Portugal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes spread out to the left. And it's Vitinha. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Proves too strong. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Just too much on that. Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. Iwobi. Portugal have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. He's in a great position here. And a chance! That's a half-decent try. Inacio is there, and he can get that clear. What a throw in. And he's heaved it away. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Nice control. Iwobi. Ndidi. Osei Samuel proves just a little bit too strong. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Osei Samuel, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Bruno Fernandes, and it's lofted through here. And it's Nunez. Lovely bit of skill. João Neves, probing pass. It's come to nothing. Bassi. Lookman looks to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Lookman. Oh, it's played into the area. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao, whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Throw it. And he has been fouled there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Ndidi with the clearance. That's a throw. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the mid. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Osai Samuel. It will be. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be danger here. Gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, nice touch. And it's hoisted clear. The referee has given a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a climb! Ndidi. Ndidi, gently done. Played into space out wide. A chance to play it in. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Lookman. That's very neat. Decent chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Pedro Neto chips it through. Rafael Leao climbs up big. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Moved on forwards. Bassi gets across to intercept that. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. Vitinha played out to the left flank. Ndidi. João Neves wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chukwueze. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. Inácio, it's a sharp pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. João Neves. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo shifted upfield. Ndidi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Chukwueze. And that has been cleared. Out to the right. Here comes another cross. Pedro Neto, who does have an assist to his name. Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It will be gently done. Pedro Neto, aim forwards. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. And here's Osimhen, Chukwueze. Diogo Costa, long ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Nunes. Pedro Neto, moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Bassi can get it clear. And it's Mendes. In with the challenge. Lookman. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Neto, that's an imaginative pass. Udidi. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Vitinha. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Matheus Nunes. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been drilled forward. Inacio attempts a clearance. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. Araujo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Neves. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chukwueze. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Matheus Nunes, forwards and with intent. Matheus Nunes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Corner. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Matheus Nunes. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Nigeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Matthews Nunes. Lookman. It's run loose here. Osimhen is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. There's the shot! Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Inacio chooses to go cross-field, and it's Neves. João Neves. João Neves played out to the left flank, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Osai Samuel. Over to the left. Lookman chasing after it. Lookman. Iwobi. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Matthews Nunes. And here's Rafael Leao. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Bruno Fernandes. Lookman. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Osai Samuel. Osai Samuel shifted upfield. Osimhen. Lookman. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Great defending, strong and determined. Chukwueze. It is a corner. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes with the clearance. Played out to the right. Osai Samuel's cross. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline. but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Portugal have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Lookman has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. That is good defending. It's been repelled. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, can he get onto this? Time and again they are repelled. Chukwueze. Lookman.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ronaldo with 2 goals already to his name. João Neves. Matheus Nunes. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao spread out to the left. Ndidi. Over to the left. Lookman, now he's off and running. Iwobi.
Bruno Fernandes.
Gonçalo Inácio.
Pedro Neto.
Chukwueze does really well to win the ball there. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes.
Pedro Neto.
Done delicately. And that has been cleared. Araujo. João Neves. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo. Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Bassi. Ndidi. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes. Look, goes for a shot! Chukwueze. He's free, he has got space.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Iwobi. Lookman.
Pedro Neto.
Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osei Samuel. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Played out to the right. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel's cross. Araujo attempts a clearance. Iwobi. Goes for the shot!
Lookman. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. It's a quick ball upfield. Matheus Nunes. João Neves played with finesse. Rafael Leao with... Up he goes! It's a loose ball. That has been knocked clear. Bassi. Iwobi. Lookman doing full tilt down the left. Lookman. Iwobi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lookman. That is lovely. It's anyone's ball now. Lookman. And he's had a shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gonzalo Inacio. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Bassi cuts out the pass. Lookman. Lookman. This is promising. He is just caressing the ball. And another try! That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes calmly anticipates. Vitinha. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Araujo, gently done. It's a throw-in. Matheus Nunes. Lookman. Iwobi. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes chasing after it.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Osimhen. And it's Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Araujo shifted upfield. Lookman. Lookman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Osai Samuel cuts it out. Chukwueze. Lookman. Done delicately. Mendes clears it away. Chukwueze. Great work on the overlap. Showing good feet. Across it goes. No, that's not going to find its target. And it's been taken short. Chukwueze's cross. And it's Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. João Neves. Matheus Nunes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Osai Samuel. Lookman. Iwobi. Crossed into the middle. He's there to get rid. Ndidi. Iwobi. Osai Samuel. Iwobi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Out to the right. Ndidi. Ndidi's cross. And out it comes again. And he thumps it clear. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. Matheus Nunes. Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Climbs up big.
Great football, shot and save.
Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. João Neves. Araujo. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Cleared away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chukwueze! Chukwueze!
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Nigeria certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Araujo, gently done. Osimhen. Rafael Leao, gently done. Ndidi. Osai Samuel.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Chukwueze looking for a runner. Matheus Nunes with the clearance. Lookman. The muscular approach does pay off here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, gently done. 75 minutes played. Iwobi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Nunes. Vitinha. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Ndidi looks to the other side. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Lookman. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto played into space. Rafael Leao. Matheus Nunes making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet.
Oh, he got himself into a great position.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mendes. Pedro Neto. And he's following up!
Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. And he should have made it 4.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Nigeria making another change here.
João Neves.
Over to the left. Played into the middle.
Clears it away. Produces a cross. Is onto it in a flash. Spread out to the left. Matheus Nunes. João Neves. Araujo forwards and with intent. Vitinha.
Out to the left it goes.
And it's Mendes.
Hit into the middle.
Chukwueze. And he goes cross-field. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel.
Receives it in a good position here. Delivered in.
Araujo aimed forwards. Matheus Nunes shifted upfield. Tries a shot!
What a hit. The save was firm.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Cleared away.
Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes.
Bruno Fernandes. He's got decent chance.
Gets it away.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And that has been cleared.
Osei Samuel. Clipped into space. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel.
Now that's well seen too.
Ajayi. Now it's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Didi. Well, what about this cross? Araujo getting this one clear. Iwobi. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Moved on forwards. Very nicely done. Osei Samuel, and he whips it in. He's dealt with that well. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi. And that's aimed it. Here's the header! Oh no, he's got that completely wrong. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Rafael Leao carries the ball down the right. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chukwueze needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ajayi, and it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Time to deliver. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's it. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we